Very good, excellent. Recommended. Excellent service. For me was very good product. I recommend this phone to everyone who want a good phone and cheap. Thanks. These are our first smartphones and they are more than I expected for the money, once I installed a better ROM, operating system. I've been maintaining PCs for years, so I am familiar with the latest in processing technology, and I now know there are quad-core smartphones on the market. However, when you consider the cost of other smartphones, this phone is a good value with plenty of processor power for it only being a single core. Since I own my own equipment with this purchase, I flashed our phones to Benru 89 CyanogenMod 7.2, version 4. The kernel he used for that was Gingerbread 2.3.7, which is a nice upgrade. It got rid of the ugly AT&T boot screen, and also all of the junk that AT&T has installed by default. We had plenty of free space for apps of our choice after this. We added microSD cards for even more space. Flashing to Benru 89's mod also doubled our free RAM and the phones are very fast. The phone is easy to learn. The camera takes reasonably sharp pictures, although it lacks a flash, and the phone remains easy to use with screen protectors applied. For a heavy texter and Facebook user, this phone will be more than sufficient. The only downside of using the same phones is that since they have the same MAC IDs, they conflict on home wireless networks. However, you can install root browser, the light version, from the Google Play Store and navigate to System, Wi-Fi, and then open the NVRAM TXT file and edit your MAC address. About 3/4 of the way down, you will see a line that says, MACaddr equals 00904C144330, or something similar. Change the last 2 digits to any 2-digit number and save the file. Problem solved. You can now use 2 of these phones on the same Wi-Fi network. As far as all the other features go, they seem to work well from what I've tried so far. I am still figuring them out. Based on the system specs, this is not the fastest, newest phone out there. But at the end of the day, you'll be lucky to find a better deal for what you get here if you're willing to take the risk of installing a better ROM. Huawei makes a nice product that is blemished with the AT&T firmware. This is a company worth taking a risk on, especially if you're tech savvy and are willing to remove the bloated AT&T firmware that comes installed. Has some attractive features that are immediately apparent. First, it runs the stock version of Android 2.3 Gingerbread. It also has a fluid design with rounded corners, a soft touch finish, and silvery accents. However, there are some character flaws you should be aware of before pursuing the phone any further. The 600 MHz processor has some noticeable hang time, the 3.2-megapixel camera lacks a flash, and the screen legibility isn't as crisp or clear as I'd like. There's also no pinch to zoom, which means you'll manually zoom in like days of yore. Trade-offs are par for the course when it comes to affordable off-contract phones, so if you can live with these weaker points, read on. Click link in description for more reviews.